Hello friend, let's see how to connect your database, MySQL database with Java. Actually, the name of the connector of Java is JDBC. However, we need to download a plugins or some library of MySQL connector.jar. If we search it on the Google, then we will find MySQL connector. The second link, dev MySQL, you have to visit that page. This connector is from mysql.com. You need to download it. Just click here, go to download page and install it. So if you are using Windows, then you need to now download. I think this is not the pages. MySQL installer. Just back. MySQL connector dot jar. Jar means Java archived. So this is the connector. Download connector J. Select operating system. Source code. Click the source code and then select our version. Actually, Java is platform independent. You need to download the jar file. So this is ppm cz. We need to download the jar file. Wait, this is not the page. So let's again let's type JDBC MySQL connector driver jar. Let's search for it. This is the page. Let's open it. Connector J 8.0.18. Let's select some platform independent. Let's choose platform independent, and it will give you a zip folder, MySQL connector java.zip. So please download it as you're using Windows. So download the zip file. The zip will be downloaded soon. So just start my download. You don't need to log in or sign up. So download is completed. So let's unzip it and extract it and put it in your soft folder. As I paste the file here, and let's extract, unzip it. So let's check connector Java. And then inside the connector Java there is some kind of jar file. You will see, you can find. So to check the connection with MySQL with Java, so you need some MySQL support. So to install the MySQL, you can install directly the MySQL installer and use it through Hades SQL or MySQL Workbench. But for easy installation, I will use XAMPP 32 5.6, which is not that latest version. Let's download it. To download the XAMPP, actually it gives us support for the MySQL. You need to visit the apachefriends.org download page and download the XAMPP, and it's downloading. Let's wait after it's download. Besides the download, let's check the MySQL website. There you can find, in the MySQL download page, you can find lots of connector, like connector C++ for C++ program, connector J for Java, .NET for Microsoft .NET, connector Node.js, ODBC for Visual Basic, Python, MySQL native driver for PHP. This kind of driver you can find. Also community server, you can find to download MySQL community driver, and also the workbench, yeah, and MySQL installer for Windows. So I have downloaded the file, it's here, and let's run the installer. Ask for permission. If you like, you can skip to the next section. Right now I'm installing because USC blah blah blah. Just next, hit the next. Just uncheck this button. Fake send mail, tomcat marker. We don't need this kind of stuff, extra stuff. So see, XAMPP is the default. Next and next. So it's downloading. Rate install. Next. Let's pause the video. So install seems complete. Do you want to start the control panel now? Okay. Let's starting the control panel. Let's start the MySQL only. The server. The server is running. I would like to go to the shell. I'd like to get inside to the MySQL database. So let's go to the Explorer and let's try to find the installation folder of the MySQL, and let's look for the MySQL dbin. MySQL easy. So here, open a command prompt. Let's click here. cmd cd cdxl cd MySQL ls. Alright, let's type MySQL in here. To jump on the database, you need to type MySQL user root with password empty. Let's click. Alright, maybe we need to go inside bin because my MySQL is not here. So cd bin. Let's type the command again. So let's enter for password with password empty. We are here inside the MySQL. So command is as show database. Command is show databases. So we have 5 databases here. So let's create a new database. To create a new database, this is the command list. I'll give this command list in my blog, inside my blog. So create database employees. So show database. Let's run the command show database. So as we can see, the database is created, the employees. Alright, inside the database, we need to go inside the database. So you need to type this command. You can see it's use employees. So we are inside the employees. So describe employees. It will tell me any kind of table is there or not, or show tables we can use. I'm sorry, that maybe you get some keyboard noise. I'm trying to make some less sound so that it don't bother you. Show tab show tab alias tables. It is self-explanatory. It will show any table if it's have the empty sets. There is no sets actually. So there is no table. We need to create one table. So the command is here. I just copied the command here. Copy and paste. So after paste this command, the query is 0 affected. So let's show tables. So one table is created. So describe the employee. So we have ID, name, age, created it. So let's insert some data. Static priority. So we have a name field. We have a name field and we have an age field. Age field. Name is, we need to put some name. Mike. His age is 19. So let's insert some data in the table. Insert into age. Then Alice in a single line. Insert into tax, not tax, is A and P employee table. So let's copy. Again, let's try. One row affected. So describe MP or select all from MP to see what inside is. So it's only one record. Let's create another record. Fahad, age is 18. Let's delete this. Paste it here. So select all from the row. So data is populated, no problem. I have created one column. It's created it. So my database is running. Data is populating. Let's start with our Java. How to connect to this database, and thanks for watching. We're going to make a connection to the MySQL and insert some data with the GUI or GUI, that is JFrame, using JFrame. To do this, we have to download the driver from the MySQL. We'll do it alongside, and then set the class path for it, and create a project, get the JFrame from the marketplace, and then start the project. So let's start by making a new project. My new JFrame project. We use by default default JRE JDK 13 and create separate folder. This is checked. Project layout. Create separate folders for source and class file. Alright, so click next and make finish. Don't create. So this is our project. So let's add our MySQL driver, which is JDBC. The vendor, we download the driver from the MySQL website. So click the properties, build path, then libraries, then model path, then add jars. No, not before. Before this, we have to make a directory like Java folder, new folder, like lib. I'm creating a folder called lib, which will be under my new JFrame project. So inside the lib folder, I already download the connector from the MySQL website. That is MySQL connector Java 8.0.18.jar Java archive file. Just drag the file to the lib directory and set. Copy the files. All right. So we can check the lib directory have this jar file. This is our first step. This is going to be our first step after making a project. And I would like to make sure that you can also download it, the driver from. I am showing you where did I download the driver from. I download the driver from the dev.mysql.com downloads, or you can Google it. From there, from this page, you have to choose platform independent. Then we'll find a zip archive file and then click the download. So you'll get the driver so easily. And now you have to set the class path. This is very important. Let's again click here, set right click button. Class path, setting a class path is very easy task, but sometimes you'll get weird, or this is sometimes a weird task to respectively to some IDs or some situation. So click the module path under the library, click module path, add jars, and you already add the jar that is under lib MySQL connector java.8.0.18 jar. So all right, let's add it to the module path. We add the connector file to the module path, and now to JFrame, enabling the JFrame inside the Eclipse, we need to go to the Eclipse Marketplace. For the marketplace, we have to go. So before this task, we have to install the Java version 12 or 13. Actually, 12 is right now out of support, so you have to install the 13. I have some video which can show you how to install the Java 13 and over some previous version, so you can check my other videos also. So to go to the market of Eclipse, please come here, help and marketplace, and then you need to search something like window builders, because we are going to program some GUI programming. Window builder. Let's click here, and that is window builder 1.9.1 and install. So it's going to install this. Confirm, please, confirming it, and it is going to installing all the components, window components, that is swing designer documentation, SWT designer documentation, swing designer SWT support, swing designer XWT support. This kind of documentation, you have to accept its license also. All right, installing the software 9%, 10. Let's pause the session. So when did it install? It will ask restart the Eclipse. Just make this restart. Eclipse started over. Let's use it and go to our project. Our project name was my new JFrame project. So inside the source folder, create a new file class, and then by clicking the source, we new and then others, and then come at the window builder. This is our plugins. So this plugin used to make some GUI interface, that is GUI, graphics users interface. I click on the swing designer, and Java have a very popular GUI designer called JFrame. Just click here. If you need JFrame, then if you need to design a software user interface, just click JFrame. Or if you need panel, you may need dialog or applets or application window. You simply click with the JFrame, and you'll give some name like employee, age, employee age keeper. The package, just leave it here. Just click finish. So this is the code. To design, you need to click here, and we'd like to add some panel, like to put some level here. Just make some level. Drag it here. It's following a layouts of border layout, so we don't like to use it here. So content set border is border layout, empty border layout, so make it null. We don't need to create a border layout object, so so pass the null, and then come here and put your level 1, new level 2, name, age, and save. Text field, name, and this could be age. Alright, so we need a button also. Save. Make the window a little bit smaller. Alright, so new button. This is the close button. So make some text change. Double click here. So let's create a few labels for our purpose. I'm just pausing and resuming. And again, I want text field I need for the age. And one button lastly to submit. Save it. Alright. Save it. Save as. One. Also need one level. We don't need some. Let's edit some text here. Maybe check name. And this is for age. Go here. And the button text. Let's change recording database. Yes, a little bit bigger. Alright. Alright. Save as. Let's go to the source code. So this is the operation exits content pane, new JPanel. We'll be creating a new JPanel and set layout now. Set content pane. Inside we put the content pane. And JLevel equal to level, new level, name, age, content pane dot add JLevel, and the bounds. Set the bound here, or it's automatically set it. Then JLevel, 2 levels is here, and 2 text field is there. Text field, new text field. Two and text field, and text field 1. So let's change it. Change the name of the variable. One we can. This one we make text field name. And this one we may keep it age. And the button, new button we can make record. Button record. Variable name record. So we can find those variable name and we can manipulate the database from there. Let's go to the source, and as you can see the text field name is changed as we need. So let's go to the design, and when someone input the value and we create a button, and we need a button event. When someone double click on the button or single click on the button, then the data will be saved and one message will give, like here we can put some level over here or here. This level we can put its level like info level 11. Okay, all right. However, this text, I'm just using its text. Right. Then to make an event, just save it. So we need to make an event here. Double click on the button listener. So this is the button event, public action, perform action event E, button listener. Add button listener, new action listener, public void. We already create this database, MySQL show database, by entering the console. You can do it by copying the command from here. We have this EMP table. It's a two-field ID and name, and age and created, but ID is auto incremental, name is virtual, and age is tiny int, not null. Created at, it's also current timestamp by default. MySQL all from database, describe EMP, show tables, insert into EMP. This kind of command is here. You can use it from this blog post, because you need to search the title I give you in the Google and you'll find my blog post. Let's go to the Eclipse. So here you need to make a new connection inside the button listener. When someone click the button, then one connection will made, and then our approach, this is our approach right now here, but usually we don't need it, we don't use it, we put some other place the connection connection string or connection sentence other place, but right now we're doing here this thing conn connection. Let me copy the command line from somewhere else. Conn connection equal to driver. As you know, we already configure the library and we set this connector to class pipe, so it will get, so connection is giving us some red mark. Import connection Java SQL. This is from SQL package class name, so we need this package to import, so make it import. And let's check where it is, the Java SQL connection. So just make this as star, so it will don't show this error again with the other. So from my block side here, this is the connection string, and actually we need to put these things in the try catch block. So if any exception occurred, then you'll get some message at least. So just paste my code here. So try connection conn. This is the driver manager dot get connection. You can see get connection, take input string URL, string user, URL, string user, and the password, and throws SQL exception. So first thing, so I just go to outside and come back. I'll just copy this text here on my block side. Catch try. I'll cut this, no problem. This is the try block. This is the catch block. Catch. Right. So exception E, duplicate. Why is duplicate? Is there any let's make the exception yes, and here also put yes to avoid the duplication. So as you can see, when someone click this button record in the database record in the database, it will record the data in the database, no problem. When it result set is false, then data insert successfully. Would like to show this message on the into our text field, that is, which is age, JLabel, name and age. There is also another JLabel, which is this one. What is the name of that level? It is LBL info. LBL.in. Oh, dot. LBL info dot get. If request doesn't have any sets, then we'll put as set. Text set text. Sorry. LBL cannot be resolved. Create local variable LBL. Create this. Why is not resolved? Why is not resolved? Yeah. Let me copy this. Add this. What else is this? Also these two elements, button record and this one and thanks. This is the action listener. Set bounds and content. Alright. Text. Let's play. It is again asking me to put some date. Though I give this UTC, it is not taking this value. Let's go to this website. Let's take this first parameter. This one. Copy. And then paste it here. Let's copy and then let's come here. Paste here. Let's copy and then make position and paste it here. Actually, this is kind of a time exception, or the server need to tell us some time to the Java. Launching TimezoneDump has encountered a problem. We solved this kind of problem before. New age key listener. It's an action listener. So they're supposed to, but unfortunately we got error. But definitely, maybe you could not get this kind of error. Definitely. So this is a procedure actually, and to set this string here, connection insert into this one and this one. Here we can set the name and age. This is the level and this is the text field. Field name is text field name and text field age. Okay, copy it. Instead of putting here Junaid, we put text field dot get name, right? And we'll put, instead of putting here, we'll put text field age dot get name or get local location next parent school size star. Okay, there is not that matters. No, not shown here, but we can take the get the name. It will return a string. Get name, and it will return a string, and then we'll cannot cast from string to short. String to short is, it cannot be cast. It is not castable. So int can we cast string to int? To make this string to short, we have to do, to make this string to short, we have to pass short dot parse short, and inside we pass our input string, so it will parse the short inside it, and it will make the value. If it is executed successfully, then it will give us a result, whether if it's returned the result sets. If it's don't have any return result set, it will be false, and we will put a data inserted label in the JFrame, or we'll put the label in the set text here in the JFrame label. So let's run the program. It's giving me that error, but this is the way to make this program run. Right now I'm going to close the program, and I give my source code in this block. I'll give the address at the end of the video. To solve the problem, you need to go to the run configuration, and then here to paste the search. default package, select and run it. Then it will run. So error, no error will be there. The time error will not be there. So dear friend, as we create this Java program at line 83 and 84, they are responsible for to take input from the text field name and text field age. They took the text from the text field and it parsed to short because and store in a short variable, and it also store the value in string variable. And let's put the variable like st, which is a prepared statement. It's connection dot prepared statement insert into emp dot age value. So it will then call again and set string in 1 and set string in 2, and the st dot execute, this line will execute the insert command with the value. If it's written in a data set, then we understand that we made some select statement. If not, then if some insert statement, it doesn't return any data set, so it will false. And if it's false, then we understand that data insert operation successfully. And because of it's false, and we make this true by putting a not operator. If not false, that is true. If true, then set data insert successfully, else the label, the information level is there, set the value, try again. Alright, and there is exception. There's a full of exception. Any kind of exception, it will print the exception. This is the simple thing. And in the connection string, the conn driver manager get connection, JDBC MySQL, this is the prefix, then localhost port 3306, employees is the database, and this is the string which will help you not to produce the time zone error. And then we put the username and the password. I'll give this string in my blog post, so please visit my blog post to go get the source code and the text. However, let's start it, play or run the program. So name equal to mj, and age is 34. Let's click the record in the database. Data inserted successfully. So let's check with the database. To check with the PHP myadmin, you need to start the Apache and then visit the myadmin. And this is my database name, and these are the tables, and mj, the data is inserted successfully. Let's close this one. One thing we need to addition. For addition, one thing we could add, like the message, insert this message like string. We don't put any kind of check whether it is a string or not. If it's some kind of text, then it might get errors. Basically, I make this program to make understand. If we click here, then it will say data insert successfully and the message appear and not go on. Let's do some twist to make the level gone for stay for 2 seconds only. If any operation we do later, then it will appear again and stay for 2 seconds. So let's stop it, and here under the level LBL info, which is our J level, here we need to call a timer things. Yes, timer, new timer, 2 seconds, and make this event, make a function, pass a function as a parameter, make the level info set text with nothing, and the timer, this timer need an import of library of Java util, not the util. Make sure that it is came from JavaX Swing. This timer must came from JavaX Swing, and let's add few lines here at this point. Timer repeat, it will repeatedly true, and let's start the timer. Alright, then let's start our program. Make some input. My key age is 67. So record in the database, data insert successfully, and it's gone. So let's clear it. Tom, and age is 23. Let's record it. Record in the database. Let's check. Maybe it's not working actually. It's supposed to be here. However, let's check that our database if it's alright. Refresh. Yes, my key insert successfully. Tom 28, Tom 29, ID, age is 23, no problem. So let's stop the program. The purpose of this example is to make sure, we need to make sure that we understand how to do some GUI, how to connect the database, and how to insert in the database. This is our main purpose, and how to install the JDK over the previous version, and also installing the Eclipse, also set the paths of the jar file, this kind of stuff. Hope it's worked for you. Thank you for watching.